Hey, what's going on YouTube? The app that I'm talking about today is called Endomondo. Endomondo is a fitness app, and given that it's a new year, I'm going to try to stick with my resolution of getting healthier this year, and this app is going to help me do that, hopefully. I've been using it for a couple of days now, and it's pretty cool. You can see here's the layout here. We've got fitness walking on top, which is the type of exercise. You could change that by tapping on that and then scrolling through a number of sports that are included. Go back. The sports that are included are mostly sports where you move. This does use your phone's GPS, as you can see the GPS icon up in my notification bar. It uses the GPS to track your path, to track your distance, your speed, and to estimate your calories burned. One of the nice things about this is you can pre-map routes on the Endomondo site, which I'll show in a second, and then you can download them to your phone. The way you do that is you go to basic workout and then you go to follow a route, and once you are in the vicinity of the route that you've made on your map on the website, it will pick up that route and start downloading it so you can follow that path. And then you could just do basic workout, which is it just tracks your movement on the fly, setting a goal via time or distance, and then once you reach that goal, there's a little voice that kind of talks into your ear. You can also beat a friend's time or beat previous times that you've done as well. So I'm going to go back. You see we've got two icons on either side here. This takes you to your music player so you can listen to music while this is running in the background. Personally, I listen to podcasts while I'm running around or walking around, but same concept, it'll still run in the background for you. And then this will turn off the little voice that gives you guidance. I'm going to just do the 10-second countdown so you can hear the voice, and it starts talking at about 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Free your endorphins.
So it's kind of a funny little voice there. You can see I've stopped it. It has a summary for me, which not very eventful since I just sitting here at my desk doing this. But you can see here, upload and share. It's uploaded it to the endomondo.com website, and then you have the option as well to share your workouts on Facebook. I'm going to go back for a second. I'm going to go to my history, and I'll show you one of these runs that I went on. Go over to the map. You can see there's no roads around this lake, and it still was able to track my path around the lake. I did a couple of laps. What Endomondo considers a lap is a mile. So if I press this little graph down here, you can see it's got bars, and each of these bars represent a lap. So my first mile I did in 16 minutes, which is why it's got a little turtle icon. And the second mile was a little bit faster, which is why it's got the rabbit. And then the third lap was less than a mile, so you can see it's got a less than sign up here. And if I go back over here, it shows me the time for the laps that I did complete a mile on. So pretty cool. There is, let me go back to the main page here real quick. There are two versions of this for Android as well as for other operating systems. There is a paid version and a free version. The paid version gives you these cool graphs that you saw on that workout of mine. These graphs down here, which gives you altitude and the pace you were running at. Also, you can do the mode where you beat your own workouts with the audio coach telling you when you're beating or matching that goal, as well as the time and calorie goals, and a low power mode. Again, those are only in the pro features, in the pro version of the app, but there is a free version of the app as well if you want to try it out for a couple of days and see if it's something you like. Go back to the main screen here. So now I'm going to switch to another video that I took when I went out for a walk today, just so you can see how the little coach talks to you when you've gotten to a mile. So here's that video. So I've just gone for a quick walk around my neighborhood to get it to where I'd be almost at a mile so you could hear the little voice that kind of coaches you on. So I'm going to hit resume.
Time resumed.
And hopefully this isn't too shaky, but just want to be able to catch the voice.
1 mile in 16 minutes 29 seconds.
So you can see she has given you an update. So now let's take a look at the accompanying website for Endomondo. This is endomondo.com. You can see we've got a sort of a news feed in the middle, and that shows my recent activity. You can see on the left side we have highlights, which include the challenges that I'm currently participating in, as well as a high-level look at this month's performance and overall summary. There's a little drop down here that if you select that, you can select the various workouts that you do. And so if you do a lot of different workouts, this is nice because you can categorize it. So there's that for you. So I'm going to scroll back to the top. I'm going to take a look at the workouts tab now. This is the workouts tab. If you remember on the app, I showed you the workout that I did, which was just walking around this lake. Here's that same workout. You'll notice that there's a little more detail on here on one screen just because it's the web page. You're not confined to the smaller screen of a mobile device, and you get the same amount of information here, and you can go in here and add notes if you want. You can change the privacy of this workout, and this is also where you would go in and enter manual workouts, like if you do a stationary bike or elliptical machine or treadmill, things of that sort where GPS really won't be of any use. You can add those workouts through here. The next tab I'm going to take a look at is the routes tab. So here you see this is the same lake as in the previous section, and I've created a route based off of the workout that I did. I saved that route and gave it a name. So if I click on that, it takes me to the route, gives me some options here, says the time I completed it in, and then if I select show all routes, it'll show me more routes around this area. And creating routes is really easy. I'm going to go ahead and make a route really quick just to show you how simple it is. So I'm going to go to show all routes and then draw route. So I'm just going to call this test route for right now. So we select a point as our starting point, and then you can see as I move the cursor, it's tallying the total miles that this route is going to take. So once you decide what path you want to take, it'll give you a good estimate of how much distance it's going to be. And you can see on the right there's some options to delete your last point if you didn't like that, or clear all the points. I'm just going to make a simple path here, so I'll go ahead and click on that and hit save. So you can see it's created this route now. I've got some options over here. I can share it, attach a workout, add points of interest, etc. One of the things that I mentioned earlier was downloading routes to your phone. So if I go to download to phone, you get this pop-up here. Once we select downloaded routes on the phone, this will show up along with routes that are in the area. If you choose not to download it, when you are in the area, the route will show up as long as you've made it a public route. But since mine are private, I just download them to my phone. So there's an option to do that for you. It's pretty handy. I'm going to select cancel since this was just a route I made up for the sake of making a route. Next tab I want to go to is challenges. So here you can see these are 2 challenges that I'm currently participating in. And if I go to browse, I can join more challenges. So let's just click this one for example. And this challenge is basically to cycle this many miles, and you just simply click join and it becomes part of your challenges, and then you can track these challenges as time goes on and as you add more workouts. Or you can go back to challenges. You can create a new challenge and just set up goals for, people out there who might be interested in taking on new challenges. So there's that option for you. I'm going to click on events now. Here we see a calendar, and there's different events going on. If I hover over these, it gives me all these different events that are happening. We've got half marathons, runs, things of that sort, and you can click on them to get more details. And if you're in the area for that event, for example, this is in Charleston, if you want to join this, simply, again, click join. Let's take a look at the lounge now. This is the one area where you have to pay for stuff. Everything I've shown you up to this point on the Endomondo site is free, with the exception of the lounge, however. And you can see here there's some additional features that come with joining the lounge. One of the biggest advantages of this is you get a 50% discount on all Endomondo gear and exclusive discounts on other products. So I haven't decided if I'm going to sign up for this yet, but if you do want to sign up for this, the option is there. You could sign up annually or monthly. And of course, the other two advantages of this are you get a little badge on your profile, and then you can benchmark statistics with your friends that you have on endomondo.com. Lastly, I want to talk about the store, which I already have open in another tab. This opens in a new tab. So if I click on here, you see you can buy fitness products through here. Even if you're not a lounge member, occasionally on the homepage, let me just go back to the homepage, there will be challenges that pop up from sponsors, and if you complete those challenges, you'll get access to exclusive items in the store, or you'll get access to items at discounted prices. So just another cool feature of Endomondo, and another reason why, if you're looking to work out, this would be a good reason to join Endomondo. So that's pretty much it. This was a little longer video than usual, but there's a lot of things I wanted to cover because there's a lot to this app, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up the routine of working out and tracking it with this app. It's really convenient to do, so I think it's something that'll be pretty easy for me to keep up with, and hopefully I will meet my goal of becoming healthier this year, and hopefully this helps some of you out there who are trying to get healthier in this new year as well. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for me, go ahead and leave me a comment in the section down below the video, or send me a message on my homepage or through my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. This has been a look at Endomondo. Hopefully it helps those of you out there who are looking to get fit or just become more regimented with your workouts. And until next time, enjoy using Endomondo. Take care.